Same hands on 3, 2, 1. Same hands!
The 8th grade red team tipped off their regular season today finally, and for 3 quarters they were completely off. Jeremy turns it over right from the start, and just like that, it's 2-0. Then Michael Lane takes the inbounds pass, and he loses the ball, and in the blink of an eye, the red team was already down 4-0. It was that kind of first half for the red team. Jeremy misses the layup, and then the other team comes back the other way, and they make their layup. 4-point swing. The 8th grade was down 24-8 at halftime. They started the second half with a sense of urgency, an 8-0 run to start the third, capped off here by Miles on his layup. Lead cut in half as St. Mary's now trailed 24-16. However, they couldn't keep up the pace. The red team decided to revert back to their old ways, and no defense whatsoever here on the out-of-bounds play. And then their press had more holes here than a golf course full of gophers, and they were right back behind the 8 ball, and they trailed 30-16 after 3. But then, the comeback began. This was one of many Miles putbacks in the fourth. All of a sudden, it was a 5-point game. Next possession down, Miles finds Jeremy in rhythm, who hits the 3. We have a 2-point game, folks. David would go to the free throw line with a chance to tie. He misses the first shot. Miles gets the rebound. He puts it back in. Tie game. The other team throws the ball away. Now the 8th grade had a chance to take the lead. Michael Ling drives to the basket for the layup, but the ref calls an offensive foul on Michael Fong. Take a look at the replay. MF was called for the moving screen. Questionable officiating. After a defensive stop, Miles would take it himself. He pump fakes and then he hits the jumper. That gives the red team their first lead of the game. Red team now up 1 with less than 30 seconds to play. The other team can't convert. Miles grabs another rebound, passes to Michael Ling, but Michael Ling loses the ball. The turnover winds up in the 8th grade basket, and the 8th graders would now trail by 1. After the timeout, Jeremy gets the ball and he passes it to who else? Miles. He had 22 points in the game, 12 of them in the fourth quarter, including this bucket to put the red team ahead 36-35. With 4.5 seconds left, the red team had to play defense, and it all came down to this.
In the beginning, we were just not ready to play. We were tired, we weren't focused, and we were screwing around. From the very start, you know, when we were down by like 15, I knew we could come up if we just tried hard enough and played defense.
What do you think worked so well as the game went on?
Defense. Defense creates offense, and offense scores points, and points win. That's the game.
God, what happened there?
They weren't ready to play. They came out, the other team pushed their tempo. It was just fast breaks all day. They were running the ball so hard, and they were just flustered. They didn't know what to do. They started turning the ball over, and it was just more points for the other team.
Where do you think it really turned around? Like, is there a key point that you think where, you know, the team kind of woke up?
Fourth quarter, they started passing the ball better. Everybody was getting touches, and then they started running. And when you start running, the momentum turns in your favor, and you guys they played well. Yeah.
Talk about how Miles played today.
Yeah, amazing as usual. He's grabbing boards. He started off really slow. He wasn't doing much, and then second half he got into the rhythm, and his teammates started helping him, and he attacked.
What can the team learn from a game like this?
Start off strong. They gotta come ready to play. You can't go down 15 and expect to win every game. This is a tough game, tough to come back like that, but they had heart and they played hard.